Welcome to Mortez Rides, episode 2 already. Well, in the first episode, we had a warm welcome. I introduced myself a little bit. This time, I want to tell you a little bit about this bad boy, the Honda Phantom TA200 from 2009. It's a little bit oldie. When I bought it, it was all stock. It looked like a basic normal Phantom. Right now, it not look like a basic normal Phantom anymore. I chopped the rear off, did a lot of modifications, but I'm going to tell you about that later. First, I want to show you a little compilation about this bike, and then I tell you more. See you soon. So yeah, that was the Honda TA200 compilation. As you can see, there's a lot of modifications happening. I changed the exhaust, I cut off the back, mixed some very nice rear lights on there. I also changed the steering wheel, changed the mirrors. It was quite a thing to get it like this because as soon as I bought it, it was running fine. I remember that day it was raining and I stepped on the bike as soon as I signed the papers and paid for it. And I had no idea what I was buying. I had an idea like what I really wanted to do with the bike, and I did some research about Honda Phantoms. And at the moment when I drove away, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. It was my first time on a 200cc. I had some other bikes, like I told in the other episode. I had a 320 trial bike, but I never drove it on the road because it was not road legal. Now, this is fully road legal when I bought it. It was fantastic. I will tell you a little bit about the story. It used to be from a very nice Thai family. The owner had a wife, and he bought it for his wife. But the wife thought it was way too big. So she not really drove it, she not really ride it, and she didn't feel comfortable with it. So for years and years, and I'm talking about more than 10 years, this bike just stood there, not happen anything, and nobody really ride it except from the owner itself. Sometimes he would go a little bit around the city, but that was actually the only ride he really did. So he decided to sell it, and I was the one buying it. He was very friendly, and his son helped me setting up the bike, everything. You could see that all these years he always parked it on one side in the sun, the other side not. Also, there was not so many gas in it for quite some months. So this meant that the gas tank was rusted. And with rusted, I mean, oh my God, so much rust. So that evening, it was already getting dark. I bought the bike. I drive out the road, everything okay. Halfway the road, the bike started being a little bit difficult. So I was like, what am I doing now? So I put the bike on the side of the road. I shake it a little bit and it run again. After a couple of kilometers, almost home, the bike not run again. So another guy with a motorcycle, he used to do deliveries. He said, "Can I help you? You need anything?" I said, "Well, I think I need gas." He said, "Well, you wait here. You give me 100 baht. It's like €3, and I get you a bottle of gas." Super nice. That is the thing about Thailand. People are so helpful. If you ever have any trouble or on the side of the road, Most of the time, you don't even have the time to ask for help because people offer it already. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. So eventually, the guy come back with gas. We try to run it, not really run. He give it a good shake, same like I did when I was with the guy, and the bike drive again. In the meantime, it was pouring rain, like unbelievable, super much. So I managed to drive home. I cleaned the whole bike, and it needed a good clean, really good clean. And I started to do some investigation on the bike. I found out that the tires were like 14 years old, so it needed new tires first of all. I found after a long search, I think it took me almost 4 months to find a brand new gas tank. You could buy some brand new gas tanks, but they cost a lot. So I found a Thai guy who restored old gas tanks. He did this one, and through a shop, I met the owner there. He said, "I think I know somebody who can get you a gas tank." So he contacted the guy. He had three colors, only one black. So I made him an offer. He can't refuse. I bought the gas tank. So I was very happy. But I was also being a little bit of idiot because the old gas tank I sold. And I sold it including the speedometer. So now I had a new gas tank. And the speedometer was working perfectly, but I just sold it because I thought that's a good option. And now the real search started. I was already looking 4 months for a gas tank, and I not managed to find a new speedometer. It was impossible. So I start changing my plans, and I had a little bit of bad boy idea. That is, what if we just make this whole bike digital? Take out all the analog, put in a digital speedometer. A lot of wiring, a lot of diagrams that were not right. Uh, I blew up the first digital speedometer because I listened too much to ChatGPT, and I don't know what went wrong, but I got a little bit the wrong advice. So it took a couple of weeks after I got a new speedometer, the same one, and I found rubber seals on one of the marketplaces on the internet. And this rubber seal was exactly the distance between the speedometer and the case here. So I got one of those. I got the speedometer, and it was super. It fit like a glove. It was like made for each other. So as you can see, we have the speedometer. There's like almost 3 to 4 millimeters of rubber, and then the nice case. It was, like I told you, a lot of work with wiring. Uh, I blew up the first one. I remember I put it on, and immediately the display not go on, and I start smelling a burning smell. So I turn it off right away. I didn't want to make problems with my wiring, but yes, it works very nice. Very happy with it. It's a cool display. Eventually, we got it working. It sits nice and snug in there. I also, for the speedometer to catch the speed you're driving, I have a little digital converter in there. So the analog cable goes in here. The digital converter is connected to the speedometer, and it translates to the signal, which is fantastic too. And yeah, I got it working. Same thing like on the back. We have here on the back, I made a LED strip under here. That was also quite a problem. It was very difficult to get it working. The diagram I got from the factory, not right. Uh, so I just started with a multimeter, checking the voltages. I knew which one the ground was. So I just went step by step. Again, I tried with ChatGPT. And again, ChatGPT only cost me a lot of time and not really managed to really help. So I just got pen and paper, put the ground on there, started to connect all the wires. And as soon as I had a little bit of diagram of what the wires were doing, I checked the manual of the bike. After that, some bullet connectors, and It went easy peasy. So I also made a little mistake with the day running lights. I got a rubber tube right in there, and the running lights, they are like a little long pin. So I got this rubber, and inside there's a hole exactly the size for those lights. So I thought, well, I make the rubber in there, everything, make everything fit, put some special glue, some really, really good glue for there. And the rubber in there is like this long, and the pipe, it goes like a pyramid. So when you press it in, it just gets snug by itself. Put some glue in there, it was stuck. So I put the lights in there. Everything went very well, but it was sticking out a little bit, both of them. So what did I do? I pushed with the ball of my hand, and before I knew it, the light went all the way in the tube and it got stuck. So I got really annoyed by that. I ordered new lights. They are very cheap. It's like $2 for a light, so it was okay. So I ordered two new lights, installed the new ones, and we got everything working. So yeah, that's a little bit about the story. I am very happy with this bike, and we're gonna have a lot of adventures with it. I would love to take you on more adventures, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Wish you a beautiful day, and see you later. Drive safe and ride the adventure. Bye bye.